So let's think about how PACEs work, protective and compensatory experiences. We know that ACEs include a variety of family risk factors, um, things like child abuse, child neglect, having a parent in prison, having a parent with mental health problems, substance abuse problems, divorce, separation, etc. And that those cause problems in their ability to regulate stress. They may lead to mental health problems, problems with in attachment with parents and caregivers, and a variety of kinds of conflicts. On the other hand, in from a more positive perspective, the relational and resources that we talked about in the last video lead to a variety of positive outcomes. Things like unconditional love or experience of that, some positive relationships, feeling like you belong, having an environment that's predictable and structured, and having a whole series of home and community resources. As a result, children start learning how to regulate their emotions. Now, there seems to be a relationship between adversity, relationships, and outcomes. So when there's low adversity, when things are going pretty well and good relationships, the child is at low risk. On the other hand, when there are, more moderate adversity, so maybe an ACE of 2, and relationships are okay, the child is at moderate risk. However, when there's high adversity and weak relationships, the child's at high risk. Now, what makes a difference? Morris et al. Suggest, and there's a fair amount of research on this, that promoting mindfulness and teaching both adults and children how to handle stress well, providing nurturing relationships, teaching both parents and children how to take care of themselves, getting enough sleep and exercise and etc. And building some planning organizational skills, this executive functioning characteristic of the prefrontal lobe. These things make a difference. So what we want to be doing is promoting supportive and nurturing relationships between caregivers and children, and between caregivers and other adults. And that both of these things seem to influence positive outcomes over time for both the physical health and for mental health. So I'm sending you some positive energy, because we want to be thinking about how we keep ourselves healthy. Now, as we're thinking about how to do so, we want to be focusing on not just ACEs and PACEs and some of the physiological and developmental systems related to those, but we also want to be thinking about this in terms of the next generation. What we produce in this generation impacts the next generation. Okay, so which we will talk about more, later in the semester. But we need to help families and parents learn how to take care of themselves and to take care of others. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. And take care. See you in the next video.